Afternoon, Cal OSHA board voted to revise the rules on coronavirus safety that apply to almost every workplace in the state. The changes include no mask for fully vaccinated workers while outdoors or indoors. KTVU political reporter Greg Lee tells us why the governor is also stepping in with an executive order.
Chairman Thomas.
Aye. The motion passes.
California regulators voted to allow fully vaccinated employees to go maskless in most workplace situations, aligning with state guidelines that took effect Tuesday.
Now, I don't think it's the time to let our guard down. We need to do everything reasonable, and I highlight reasonable. I'm sure many folks will appreciate that within our power to protect employees in California and across the country.
The California Occupational Safety and Health Standards Board approved the revised rules after a back and forth that saw the proposal postponed, rejected, changed, approved, then rescinded.
I got your apron? Yeah, no, I got my apron. I got my face covering until that OSHA gets passed.
While the board met, Governor Newsom toured two small businesses in Oakland to tout the state's reopening. After the vote, and as promised, he signed an executive order sidestepping the 10-day legal review.
An executive order to make sure the enforcement of those rules happens not in 10 days, but begins at midnight tonight.
The rules also end physical distancing and barrier requirements in many workplaces. Employers must still make N95 masks available to staff. Unvaccinated workers are still required to wear masks in most indoor situations, and employers will have to keep track of employees' vaccination status, with workers allowed to self-attest. It's clear not everyone's satisfied with Cal OSHA's decision. Before the vote, the board heard more public comment, some saying the guidelines go too far, others not far enough.
To enforce face coverings, employers will be pushed to create two classes and physical markers for vax and non-vax employees. This is undesirable for safety and ethical reasons.
There's really no way to escape the fact that so drastically weakening the face covering requirements in the standard, this version will sicken many and likely kill some workers.
This afternoon, the California Business Roundtable and a number of other labor groups said this is a step in the right direction, but that there is more work to do as these guidelines don't fully conform to the state's guidelines. Greg Lee, KTVU, Fox 2 News.